Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Monday, May 6th. I have bullish news to share with you, and I hope you're holding strong in this new emerging asset class that is cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at the market here. Bitcoin currently at $5,761. Ethereum is seeing a major pump from a 24-hour perspective, up over 6% from a 24-hour volume perspective here at $173. XRP just over 30 cents. We're going to talk a bit about why Ethereum is pumping. It's related to Ethereum futures potentially being approved soon by the CFTC, but we'll get into that later in the video. This is, of course, not financial or investment advice. Guys, we got huge news. Fidelity is ready to roll out their crypto trading within a few weeks. We saw they just did a soft launch where they said they were working with just a few, maybe a handful of institutional investors, and they weren't ready to reveal anything as yet, but it looks like they're ready to do their hard launch. And this is what I've always talked about, guys. A lot of these players will do soft launch, test the waters, make sure everything's working, and then do their full hard launch. And then what's going to come next? Mass marketing. And Fidelity is a giant. They have like near $7 trillion in assets that they manage. They have millions of customers within their customer database. So all of these folks are going to get access to crypto. And that is awesome, guys. That is great news. So, financial services Fidelity Investments is set to be launching crypto trading service soon. A Bloomberg report on Monday, citing a person familiar with the matter, said that Fidelity will roll out the service for trading Bitcoin within a few weeks and will focus on institutional, not retail customers. Fidelity spokeswoman Arlene Roberts told Bloomberg, "We currently have a select set of clients we're supporting on our platform. We will continue to roll out our services over the coming weeks and months based on our clients' needs, jurisdictions, and other factors. Currently, our service offering is focused on Bitcoin." So as always, and I've talked about this many times, they will start with Bitcoin because Bitcoin's the number one. It's the brand that's known. It has the most financial instruments built around it. Then they will work their way down the list. So it's just a matter of time. Just last week, Fidelity published a survey saying that institutional investors are increasingly open to adding digital assets to their portfolio. Around 22% of investors already have some exposure to digital assets, while 40% said they are open to taking the plunge in the next 5 years. Having $7 trillion in assets under management, Fidelity also launched crypto custody service earlier this year. So big things happening, and we've recently heard about E-Trade looking to get into this too, guys. So the big players are coming slowly but surely. And now I want you guys to think about it. Have some perspective when you hear this news, because there's a lot of weak hands that left the market last year, even in December when the prices plunged. But I hope, if you're here and you didn't leave and you're still holding, count yourself lucky. You weathered the storm. And that's not to say it's not going to be a roller coaster ride up to the next bull run. It will be. The market's very volatile, very young. But once you have an understanding of market principles and the technology being built here and who's getting involved, you will see what's ahead, guys. This is the birth of a new asset class. Now, KPMG, one of the 4 largest auditors, they are well known in the business world. They have stated the following: out of the 1,500 plus cryptos, Bitcoin, Ripple, obviously talking about XRP, Ethereum, and IOTA are the most important. This is a very interesting take here. There are 4 most important cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and IOTA, as per KPMG's Insight blog titled "Cryptocurrencies: Do They Matter to Corporate Treasuries?" So they're taking, notice the title, right? The perspective here. Here's the blog post that they're taking to speak to their customer base of enterprises, corporations. That's who they deal with. And it's awesome that an organization like this is talking about crypto. Guys, it shows where we're headed. The writing's on the wall. I love seeing things like this because it's one more fact that's building the infrastructure of this market and all these players getting involved. And it's another ammo item I can use against the naysayers who still say crypto is fake money, fake internet, magical money, and some nonsense like that, right? They don't see the disruptive technology and what's taking place here. One of the big 4 auditors, KPMG, is a network of professional service firms that provide tax, advisory, and financial audit services. With large companies like Bosch Volkswagen, Santander, and BMW jumping on the crypto bandwagon, KPMG tried to answer the importance corporate treasuries should be attaching to crypto coins. So this is awesome, guys. I mean, really, really great stuff here. And here's a quote: Bitcoin plays a pioneering ideological and technological role and demonstrates that cryptocurrencies are essentially technically feasible. The knowledge, the education, the awakening is happening. And like I said, count yourself lucky. You are pioneer and early adopter. And this is not some random Joe Schmo, random small business. These are corporate giants. Fidelity, KPMG. They existed before crypto existed, guys. So I hope you understand what we're seeing here. It's amazing. Here's some other quotes. Ripple aims in particular to revolutionize international payment transactions and to compete with the SWIFT network. Ethereum serves not so much as a pure digital currency, but primarily as a platform on which two parties can enter into smart contracts. IOTA is one of the most innovative cryptocurrencies at the present time. We just heard about IOTA partnering with Jaguar, where you can earn IOTA tokens by sharing your car's information and so forth. Now, I don't hold IOTA in my portfolio. To be transparent, I hold Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum. The biggest part of my portfolio is XRP. You guys have seen that many times. So this is awesome, guys. More confirmation that, the big players who they're not doing this fly by night type. This is an established business looking at this from many different levels. And it's great to see that they're validating the technology, the disruptive technology, guys. It's awesome. Now, why is Ethereum pumping so hard, guys? You may be wondering. That's because we got news here. Regulators ready to approve Ethereum futures, a CFTC insider says. This is big. So we know Bitcoin futures have been approved. So the CFTC is willing to let an Ethereum futures contract go to the market after soliciting market feedback last year. The futures contract might bring in fresh institutional funding to the crypto space. This in turn might reassure retail traders looking at cryptocurrencies. Futures might also cement the CFTC's jurisdiction over Ethereum, which at present is limited to enforcement actions. This is awesome. And this is, the future is ETFs and all those things are going to be built. We can't stop it. I know there's a double-edged sword to some of these things, but this is a train that's already left the station, and there's nothing we can do about it, right? The ball is rolling here, and the big money, if we want them to come in, some are going to go this avenue, some are actually going to acquire the tokens OTC and also invest in the software and hardware and things that are being built around it. But guys, look at what is happening here. This is amazing. This is mind-blowing. I know some people think I'm maybe overly excited, but I've been in this market since late 2016. There's some who've been in it before. I wish I had this news. I would have accumulated so much more. This is not financial or investment advice, of course. And we would have I could have certainly made a lot more money in the last bull run. I made some money, but if I had acquired more, guys. But this is great to see. And as you know, as I always say, it starts with Bitcoin and they go down the list. XRP, Litecoin, the others are going to be around the corner. Now, we got some news here. Shout out to Leonidas and his website, XRP Arcade, who reported on this. But we have here another partnership with Ripple. And this looks like a Venezuelan, if I'm not mistaken, financial institution. So let me translate here what they said. We successfully carried out the first functional test of international transfers through Ripple Technology blockchain, becoming the first bank in the region to do so. We'll soon announce the availability of this innovative service. More and more institutions and banks and so forth are coming on board with Ripple, guys. The network is growing, and we know many of them are going to be able to use XRapid, which leverages XRP in certain corridors, especially when you have corridors in South America like this. And if you recall the video I showed you guys yesterday where Brad Garlinghouse said he was talking to one of the largest banks in the world, they send a lot of money, and the guy in the room said, hey, I don't want to hear about XCurrent. Tell me about XRP because I want to settle the Peru fiat currency, but I don't want to hold it, right? I want to settle and I want to use XRP to help improve that. Guys, so many opportunities are going to open up. This market is of course, global, and Ripple's partnering with banks and institutions all over the globe, guys. It's a beautiful thing to see, and this is why I'm so bullish on XRP, not because of my feelings, because of the facts of what's happening. Real banks, institutions, money transfer companies partnering with Ripple, and they're going to be leveraging XRP not only with Ripple, but with R3, where XRP is the main settlement currency on the Corda settler. These are the facts. So guys, what do you think about this news? Fidelity looking to go live soon. And imagine you get some of that clientele, right? And some of that money, that's $7 trillion in assets. Man, it's going to be huge. So the markets, the outlook for the market is really great. I would love to hear what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, and I'll talk to you guys later.